Let me challenge something you probably believe, that fresh vegetables are always nutritionally superior to frozen. The actual science tells a completely different story, and understanding this could save you significant money while actually improving your nutrient intake. Here's what happens to fresh produce. The moment a vegetable is harvested, enzymatic processes begin degrading nutrients, particularly vitamin C and folate. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that fresh spinach loses 47% of its folate within 8 days of harvest. Most fresh produce in supermarkets is at least a week old, often 2 weeks after traveling from California or Mexico or even Chile to your store. Frozen vegetables, by contrast, are typically frozen within hours of harvest using flash freezing technology. This process halts enzymatic degradation almost completely. Research comparing nutrient content shows frozen broccoli often contains more vitamin C than fresh broccoli that's been sitting in a produce section for a week. Frozen peas retain more riboflavin. Frozen spinach has comparable or superior folate levels. The economic analysis is even more compelling. Fresh broccoli might cost $3 per pound, and you're paying for the stalk, which is often 40% of the weight. Frozen broccoli florets cost about $2 per pound, and it's all usable. You're getting more actual vegetable for less money. During peak season, fresh might compete on price, but frozen maintains consistent pricing year-round. But here's where frozen really wins: food waste elimination. American households waste about 30% of fresh produce they purchase. It wilts, gets forgotten, or you don't use the whole amount before it spoils. Frozen vegetables have zero waste. You use exactly what you need, and the rest stays preserved. When you calculate cost per serving actually consumed rather than cost per serving purchased, frozen often costs 40 to 50% less. There are legitimate times to choose fresh. If you're eating raw vegetables within a day or two of purchase, fresh provides better texture and comparable nutrition. Delicate items like lettuce and tomatoes don't freeze well. But for cooking, frozen is often superior. Blind taste tests show most people cannot distinguish between fresh and frozen vegetables in cooked dishes like stir-fries, soups, or casseroles. The cooking method matters significantly for maximizing frozen vegetable nutrition. Don't boil them, which leaches water-soluble vitamins into the cooking water. Steaming, roasting, or stir-frying retains nutrients. Some research even suggests that the cellular disruption from freezing makes certain nutrients more bioavailable. Frozen spinach, for instance, releases more lutein and beta-carotene during cooking than fresh spinach because the freezing process breaks down cell walls. Here's my concern with the fresh is always better mentality. It's often classist and wasteful. If you can afford to shop at farmers markets twice weekly and use everything immediately, great. But for most people managing tight budgets and busy schedules, frozen vegetables provide superior nutrition per dollar and eliminate the stress of produce spoiling before you use it. The psychological component is important too. When fresh vegetables spoil, people feel guilt and failure, which can lead to avoiding produce purchases altogether. Frozen eliminates that guilt cycle. Your vegetables are always there, always ready, no pressure. That reduces stress and actually increases vegetable consumption in many households. The decision tree should be: are you eating it raw within 48 hours? Choose fresh. Are you cooking it? Frozen is probably equal or better nutritionally and definitely better economically. Is it out of season? Frozen is absolutely superior to fresh that's traveled 2,000 miles.